It's hard to imagine what it's like. Overwhelming terror, cold sweats, racing pulse, dry mouth. To the outsider, a phobia can seem totally irrational, but to the sufferer, it's all too real. Millions of Australians have at least one phobia, a paralysing fear of heights, dentists, spiders, or even birds. But there's now a new virtual reality treatment based on, of all things, video games. It could help victims like our own Matt Doran.
Christina Duke suffers from a debilitating phobia of birds.
They're unpredictable. They're violent flappers. They're intruders of my space. But they're really beautiful at the same time, so let's call them beautiful terror.
We see feathered friends. This mother of three sees this.
Hello.
Hi, Christina. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Matt?
Lovely to meet you.
And you?
I'm meeting Christina at a food court near the beach, one of her most dreaded environments. There are birds everywhere.
I mean, are you enjoying these soothing sounds of birds all around us?
Look, no. I'll be really honest, no. But that's okay.
Christina is constantly on the lookout for birds,
Oh, okay. You're all right. Just stay there.
where they might be, if they can get to her,
Massive leaps.
if she's safe.
It's just to avoid these things.
Oh, shit. I just swore on national television. My mother's going to be so proud.
Don't worry.
All this anxiety was triggered by a single incident in Christina's childhood. She was 13 years old, playing with her brothers in a park.
We were feeding the rainbow lorikeets on our hands. And then my recollection is my brother's putting birdseed on my head. And so then the birds flocked to my head and they were doing that, you know, the fluttering, which I don't like. And that to me is one of those pivotal moments where it kind of turned from not liking to the phobia.
Christina's bird phobia is so extreme, even at home, she's on edge. An evening on the veranda with her family turns into terror. This fear affects every part of Christina's life.
Oh, my God, OK. Just walking down a street can be a minefield for someone who's got a phobia because you're worrying about where's the bird, if the bird's moving, what's happening, and that constant tension, it's exhausting.
What's really strange, I think, about phobias is that they kind of have this ability to defy any and all logic. I mean, I'm totally fine with this thing, a 2.5 metre snake, which I guess for many Australians kind of represents the greatest fear. But if you're to put me near just one of these things, these 8-legged, multi-eyed, web-spinning monsters, it's honestly hard to explain what happens, but the mind just takes over and the heart rate goes through the roof.
This fear of spiders also goes back to a single traumatic event in my childhood.
When I was 8, I woke up and I thought I was blind in my left eye. And I'm kind of looking up, blinking, and I couldn't see out of my left eye, and I've gone like this. And there was like a big kind of huntsman, like that big, that had decided sometime in my sleep that that would be a good spot to come to rest.
Shut up.
Their appearance, their attitude, the way they go about life, the sheer number of legs. Come on, though, isn't it normal to have a fear of spiders? Because these things are dangerous.
Mm-hmm. What kind of spiders is it that you're concerned about, though?
Mostly the furry ones.
Corrie Ackland is a clinical psychologist specialising in phobias.
They're alarming to look at, and certainly we're not expecting to see them, but a marked fear response would probably be excessive.
But there is hope for Christina, and maybe even for me.
Could do with some help down here.
In, of all places, this world, the virtual world. Corrie and her team are pioneering a new weapon in their battle against phobias. They are turning to virtual reality. The technology is used widely for video games. But it doesn't stop there. The user can be immersed in any environment, real or imagined. And now Corrie and her team are using it to treat a range of phobias. From fear of needles to fear of dentists, even MRIs. And now, my fear of spiders.
So we go now?
Yeah.
Right now?
Right now, if you're ready.
Not later?
Focus on the breathing if you need to normalise it, but otherwise, jump straight in.
All right, here we go.
I'm meeting Webster, a golden orb spider crawling on virtual hands. The idea is that we learn to face our fears in the safety of a virtual world and then meet them in the real world.
So what are you observing about the movement of the spider now?
Oh, the legs. I mean, the legs. Can we just, like, if we could arrange maybe 4 legs, I could probably handle it. And can we get rid of the yellow on the back? Where's it think it's going? Oh, no.
Keep your mind focused. Manage your breathing.
Yep.
Corrie has given me breathing exercises and coping strategies, all designed to prepare me to meet Webster in real life.
The more you watch it, I guess the less menacing it kind of appears.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the, look, what's going on there? What's that dance?
Step by step, I'm getting more comfortable.
So in terms of a reduction from the previous time to that time, how do you think you went?
Yeah, pretty significant, yeah.
The next step is to see fake spiders transposed on my actual hand using a mobile phone. It's a very surreal experience.
I'm kind of not too stressed about that.
Good. That's good. Could you add a second one, please, Peter?
Mm-hmm. It might add a few more.
Okay.
You've just assembled a spider army. Yeah, no, I'm pretty cool with those.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Now it's Christina's turn.
All right, let's go.
Right there. Okay. So you should be seeing a pathway scene now. How are you feeling there?
Totally fine.
She has had several weeks of therapy and is now placed within a virtual park full of birds.
I'm seeing pigeons come.
There's us.
They're not freaking me out.
But then the virtual birds came virtually closer.
It's, yeah, oh, okay, I see, that was weird, yep,
So the breathing.
yep. That was amazing how that really gave me that feeling.
Yeah.
This normally would have invoked tears, complete and utter tears.
But Christina didn't cry. Instead, she came one step closer to conquering her fear.
Oh,
Well
that's
done.
cool.
That's great. That's excellent.
This is awesome.
Christina and I have been working hard to beat our phobias.
I mean, look, where's it think it's going? Oh, no.
We've had several weeks of counselling and homework,
Oh,
along with the virtual reality therapy, all designed to desensitise us to our fears. But is it enough to erase years of being terrified? We're about to find out.
Come over here.
Right over there?
Right over here, and let me introduce you to Kelvin.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Calvin, how are you?
In a room chosen so the spider can't escape, I meet Webster in real life for the first time.
The orb spider from our virtual reality session.
Yeah, so this one's one and the same.
This time, there's no hiding behind the goggles.
Oh, he's big.
So let's see if we
How
can
did
keep on
I
contacting
agree
her.
to this story?
It's honestly taking all my willpower not to bolt, but I actually want to beat this phobia.
I mean, it's just a small, harmless bug, isn't it? It's just a small, harmless, deadly venomous thing.
No, just one finger, Matt. If you're not comfortable, just one finger.
Stay focused. Use the breathing. Use the breathing. You're almost there. Use the breathing.
Oh,
You did it.
Well done.
oh,
Well
gee,
done.
Get him off.
Really well done.
Get him off.
Well done.
It really is amazing to me to think that after just 3 weeks, I'm kind of capable of this. I know it doesn't seem like much. I know this thing is really less than the size of the palm of my hand, but to me, this has been my biggest nightmare. So it's remarkable to think how quickly the kind of the virtual reality process has worked.
Next, Taronga Zoo's bird aviary. A place that not too long ago was a house of horrors for Christina.
Can hear the birds.
How are you
Can see
feeling
them.
about that?
This is cool. No, I'm feeling really good.
She's ready for today. And Christina's kids have come along to witness her conquer her fear.
Don't look at me in that tone of voice.
She's comfortable, but still alert,
I can't believe I'm this close.
remaining relatively calm and composed.
Woo, that was really close.
And
Wow, and I didn't...
what actually happened?
Nothing happened.
So what do we learn? They can get super close, but
They're not here to get me. They're just having a fun day. Like that. I'm so pretty. And kind of calming. When you get zen with it. Done. Yes!
How did that feel?
It was very cool. It's so cool to conquer your fear and own it instead of being owned by it. It was good.
Is that what it feels like to you, that you've beaten this fear?
Yeah. Feel like I could climb a mountain, do anything I wanted to do, run a marathon, I don't know, whatever I need to do.
A big part of why you did this was for your children.
Exactly, exactly. To show them that you can, you know, you can overcome things, for one, but also just to show them that their mother is not a wuss bag any longer.